What's cracking, guys? Merry happy Thanksgiving. That's right. This is the day just before the holiday season where everything goes to black hell. Alright, but seriously, welcome to the American tradition of eating food. With family, of course. And what better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than making an entire video based on anime food versus real life food? And what better way to show the difference than to do a hands-on experience myself with you guys in Noble's kitchen with something just as simple as eggs and bacon. Here is the picture of what the eggs should be looking like. So delicious, sizzling nice. Now let's see what it looks like when I do it. Alright, it's your Chef Boyardee here. I'm in my kitchen. Obviously not the best acoustics. I'm wearing my One Punch Man apron. You could call me One Cook Man. That's right. I have my pan. I have my eggs. And most importantly, I have my bacon. Now how come this real food looks so different from what you see in anime? Let's just get started here. I cut open the bacon. It's time to put this bad boy on the plate. So they showed that they had like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of bacon on the plate, but you know, I'm a wholesome American boy. Let's just put a little bit, just a little bit more, like 3. Next we have the eggs. We got a bunch of them. Let's try not to mess this up here. We just need 2. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, that worked pretty good. Number 2. Here we go. Crack, tiddlywhack. There we go, get that in there. Ah, that one was a lot better. Okay, I got better, I improved. See, looking pretty good, pretty normal so far, right? Now we gotta get this fire started up here. We gotta get that cooking in there. So let's turn on that fire, let's get that going there. Snap it up there, nice and feisty, big guy. Come on, it takes a little bit, you gotta get a little bit of effort there, okay man? It takes a while. So now it's cooking, we put that on there, and we hope for the best here, right? Hope for the best. Oh yeah, look at that sumbitch cook. Pretty good. Come on, yeah. Why doesn't it look like the anime yet? Come on, that's supposed to be white and bubbly. Why doesn't it instantly sizzle? It's because I didn't preheat the frickin' oven. Ah. Whiff that in. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. Now here's the tricky part. I'm not exactly sure how they flip it, considering like the bacon and the egg part are kind of together. It always just kind of works out in the end. Alright, yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. You know what, maybe we'd be better off just making, like, scrambled eggs. Alright, it's looking a little burnt, but, you know, that's fine, alright? Just try slapping that around there. That's okay. The egg's a little stuck to the bottom, but, you know, that's a feature. That's a feature. Here, tell you what, we're gonna just whip this up a little here, you know? We'll just, you know, make sure I don't get salmonella from this at least, you know? So yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. You know, the bacon's cooking on just fine. The egg looks, you know, like it got butchered. For the most part, the egg looks pretty done. So let's just get that on out of there. And yeah, it looks exactly like it does in the anime, doesn't it there? Yeah, it looks, well, it looks edible, at least. Let's have a little bit, at least a taste test here, huh? Noble homemade cooking. It's not bad. And we're back. Well, technically, I didn't really even go anywhere. This was literally 5 seconds afterwards, because I pre-recorded the footage. So, I didn't really go anywhere. And by the way, the bacon was quite delicious, and even the eggs. It didn't look good. Not by a long shot, it looked awful. But my god, was it delicious. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's do some comparisons between stuff that's in anime and stuff that's in real life. Because heck, even the tomatoes themselves look absolutely delectable. Where do you get a tomato that looks like that? My tomatoes never cut and look that good. So let's start with some ramen. looks absolutely delicious in anime. It's usually made from stock based from chicken or pork, combined with a variety of ingredients such as kombu kelp, katsuboshi, skipjack tuna flakes, niboshi, dried baby sardines, beef bones, pork bones, shiitake, and onions, along with other vegetables that you so may or may not desire, even sometimes eggs. So that's what ramen looks like in anime. Delicious, beautiful noodles, perfectly cooked meat, the most perfect egg you will ever see. And this is what it looks like in real life. Now, it's still pretty dang good and delicious looking, but it doesn't look anything like it did in that anime. Here's another Naruto approved ramen thing here, and it's, again, it looks good, and it probably is good, but it doesn't look as good as the anime, man. Okay, but where would I be without introducing the one, the only, jelly-filled donuts? Or, you know, as they're properly called, onigiri, or rice balls. Now, these look actually pretty similar in reality versus the anime versions of it, but they do vary and they do look a little bit better in anime because, you know, there's no imperfections. If you guys don't know what onigiri is, it is firmly pressed together rice balls. Rice that is just white, and you just usually put pickled plums or salted salmon inside of it. The onigiri are then wrapped with nori or roasted seaweed sheets that help hold the shape and keep your fingers clean. Now, while I did actually have a big helping of onigiri while in Japan, it still didn't hold a candle to what I thought it would taste like from seeing it a bajillion times in anime. It just looks so much better. Another very popular dish is takoyaki. You always see at least one or two anime girls eating this fish-based treat in anime in some shape or form. Now what it is a pancake-like concoction poured into a ship-face mold and baked until it's golden brown, and they're typically filled with sweetened adzuki bean paste. To be fair on this one, it really doesn't look that different from the anime in real life, but still, it's kind of cool just to put in there anyway. Another popular one is tempura. I'm sure if you guys ever went to a Japanese restaurant, you were likely served this delectable dish. And what it is basically deep fried shrimp. It's very popular in Japan. It's made with a large prawn coated with thick batter of eggs and flour, then rolled into crunchy panko bread crumbs. Other common tempura items include carrots, green beans, and I've even seen like some potatoes or something else in there. I'm not even sure. I mean, I guess they're kind of like with Americans in that sense. You can literally deep fry anything. You know, I've seen deep fried butter. Alright, deep fried butter. That's disgusting. But anyway, just look at how this looks in anime, alright? Does that not look like the most delicious thing you have ever freaking seen? And then how it looks in real life is, let's just say, it doesn't look quite as appetizing now, does it? It doesn't look quite there. It's still delicious, but you know, like, anime just makes it look so much better. Like, I don't know why. It's just the cleanness, the crispiness, the goldenness. Oh man. Alright, and where would I be without mentioning at least the takoyaki? I had some while in Japan, with actually grilled squid or something inside of it with lots of cheese, and it was chewy. Anyway, takoyaki is pancake-like batter molded into round balls using a pan specifically made for that purpose. The batter usually consists of seafood and vegetable bits, and the end result is usually drizzled with thick savory sauce and the like. But anyway, you've probably seen this a lot with that beautiful piping hot steam coming right off of it in anime. The drizzling juices just coming down right on top of it, and the golden brown pancake batter, oh golly! It looks absolutely delicious. And now getting on to the real thing, well, you know, it looks slightly more intimidating a little bit. I mean, like what's going on here? It just kind of looks like you slopped a whole bunch of stuff on top of balls. I mean, I'm sure it's good. Oh, now this one looks a little bit better. Now doesn't it? More golden brown, some crispiness. You see what it looks like a little bit more. You're not just kind of digging in there and hoping you'd strike some buried treasure. And looking inside of it, well, I don't know. Does the suction cup of a squid look appetizing to you? I mean, that's your opinion on this one here, okay, man? I'm not down for suction cups in my gullet. But still, seeing it from the anime perspective, it looks way more appetizing. But you know, it's still not bad in real life. I mean, I didn't like it, but maybe you will. I think it's more of a Japanese thing, maybe. And let's just wrap this up here with a Cassadine, a pork cutlet bowl. You've likely heard of this from the famous anime Yuri on Ice. Like, that man would do anything for some of that pork cutlet bowls that he was even named after a little pork cutlet bowl. If you want to know what it is, it consists of rice, eggs, a beaded deep-fried pork cutlet called tonkatsu, making it high calorie and very, very fattening. Looking at it in anime, it looks like the most delicious thing that you've ever seen with that nice golden sauce on top of that crispy golden pork skin that's been delicately crisped. Oh, golly, I want some of it in my mouth right now. Put it in. And then you look at it in real life, and you're like, well, I don't, that's not quite the same. Another one, it just kind of looks like it's just a little melted there. Kind of just looks like it's kind of liquefied cheesed pork or something. I don't even know what to make of it. Now don't get me wrong, Katsudon's still pretty good. Even if it doesn't look good, it's still pretty good. But you gotta admit, like, the anime version makes you want to eat that at least 2 times more than the original version. Like, sometimes you look at the real one, you're like, I'm not even sure if I want to order that. Anyway, I hope you guys get my point now. Anime food just looks so much better than real food does sometimes. Can't we just have that anime food? Don't you just want to reach into that screen and eat some? Anyway, if you guys really want some food off-brand anime, so to speak, then maybe you should hit up some Food Wars and you're gonna see some of the most beautiful creations that will make you absolutely starving. But, you know, this has actually been a collection of different kinds of food that's been presented in many different kinds of anime this time. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. I hope that Thanksgiving has tied you over in prep for all this wonderful food that has been presented before you. If not, well, I hope you're gonna be about to eat some real soon. But as a closing statement, stay safe for Black Friday, guys. Don't go too hog wild. Don't trample any people in the doors of Walmart, okay? Be safe and be careful. I love you all, and I want you guys having a safe but fun holiday season. We can do both. So anyway, thank you once again for watching. Leave a like for some noble cooking. My skills are great. And I hope to see all you beautiful sons and guts again next time.
You crazy mother.